Good day everyone, welcome to another module. In this module we'll be learning how to last, how to sew and how to develop a template for our shoe. So what we'll be needing to get this achieved, we'll need our already sewn upper. We'll need our sole, okay. We'll also need the shank. We need the shank to get this achieved, okay. So we'll also need our template, but now I'm going to teach you how to develop your template. So just watch me as I do that. So you get your cardboard and you trace your last, the last you are using to last your footwear. You trace it out on the cardboard. So after tracing, we cut it. So I'm done cutting. So the next thing to do is to cut it out on our carry board, okay. So please note that when cutting, you are cutting two. So the second one you have to flip it to the other side. So you trace it out. You trace it. I repeat, you trace it out and cut. So I'm done cutting the carry board. Okay. Now I was also able to cut out half of the carry board from the template I have. So this will be used to fix the shank. So I just want you to watch me as I fix the shank. So what I need to do is to apply my gum on the back side of the carry board, and I'll also apply the gum on the half carry board that I cut as well. So also I'll need to apply the gum on the flat side of the shank. So I'm done with gum application. I'll allow all of these to get dry before I fix them together. I can go ahead and fixing them together because the gum is dry already. So just watch as I do all this. So I'll now need to cover the shank with the half carry board that I cut initially. So done fixing, you can now use your mallet. Okay, so the next thing to do now is to fasten the cutout carry board underneath the last. So you need your tack nail to pin it down. So you do that in 3 places. The upper side, the middle side, and the downside.
Action.
Okay, this is what I've got with the previous explanation. Now we want to start our lasting proper. So you place your upper on your last, then you fasten it on the last. Okay, so the first thing you are going to do at this point is, there's always a mark at the back of your last. There's always a mark at the back of indicating the point where your upper needs to get to. So once your upper has gotten to that place, just look for a tack nail to pin it down, so that when you are lasting, it doesn't shake. Okay, so the next thing for me to do is to pull the upper. What we are trying to do at this point is to make it firm on the last. You pull it. You can see what I'm doing here. So once you've done this, you turn it upside down to nail it down. Okay, so you pull the side as well. You pull the side, you nail it down. You come to the other side, you pull it, and you nail it down. So you keep repeating this until you are fully done. The excess is too much, so I need to reduce it a bit. Okay, so I need to apply gum. Please just watch where I'm applying my gum. I'm applying it underneath the board and on the lining. So I'm done with my gum application. So now the gum is dry. So I'm gumming the two materials together. So you can also use your hammer to hit it. So now it remains here for me to gum. So for me to be able to do that, I will need to remove the tack nail on that side. Okay, so the lining is too much. I'll still need to reduce it a bit before I now apply my gum. Please don't cut it too much. Okay, something like this is fine. So I'll need to wait for it to get dry. Okay, so the gum is dry, and I'll need to gum together. Okay, so this is what I've got. So the next line of action is to remove all the tack nails. So we've removed all the tack nails. So what we need to do next is to cut out. Please take note that I still have the nails, the 3 nails in the middle. So you don't need to remove them at this point. So now we want to apply our backstay to our shoe. Okay, so what we need to do now is to roll up the leather so it will remain the lining. So the backstay will be in between the lining and the leather, and for you to be able to fix it perfectly, you need to apply gum on the backstay, and you also need to apply gum on the lining as well. So this is how the backstay looks like. Okay, so the gum is dry. I need to position the backstay on the lining part. Remember that the backstay will be in between your lining and the leather. At this point, you need to just take it gently. You don't need to rush yourself. Okay, you don't need to rush yourself. Now I'm done fixing it. Okay, so what I need to do next is to flip it over, to gum it on the lining so that it will look neat and perfect. We are done with the fixing of the backstay. So the next thing for us to do is to fix our front stay as well. So you cut your front stay in this shape, a semicircle shape. Then you file it so that it doesn't look bulky when you cover it up with your leather. Then you file, okay. Then you apply your gum and you the excess is too much, so I need to reduce it a bit. The gum is dry, so I'm doing my final gumming before I will now fix the sole on it. At this point, you can now remove the 3 nails on the carry board. Okay, so now the nails have been removed. The next thing for us to do now is to gum the sole on the leather. Okay, so in doing that, we need to place the sole on it, then we will now need to mark it. Yeah, you can mark with your marking pen. You can also do the marking with your biro. Okay. So this marking will help you to know where you are going to file. It will help you to know where you are going to file. Okay, so now I'm done with the marking. So what you need to do next is you file the shoe sole, you file it, and you also file the base of the footwear. Okay? Okay, so I'm done with my filing, and I've also applied gum on the shoe sole and the base of the footwear. So the next thing I'll need to do is to start, gumming the two together. Please just be careful at this point. Where you filed, where you marked and filed should be where you are going to place the shoe sole on. Just take it gently. Take it gently. Okay, so you just press it down with the hammer after you are done, so that it will stick well. Okay, so you do that around. So the next thing you need to do is you use your mallet. Continue then to the last one. Okay, so now we are done. This is our shoe. Thank you. Thank you. So you can also practice what I've done here. Okay, so you repeat this same process on the second leg as well. Thank you.